Hi, this is Lisa Schmid with the Stamper Studio, and welcome to Saturday in the Studio. It's Saturday, and I'm in the studio. Wow, brilliant, right? Uh, Today, we are going to use a free stamp set as well. No, free paper and free stamp set from, I'm going to just show you a free stamp set from our celebration, as well as something else. It's super cute, and I borrowed it from somebody online. So the strawberries. So I'm going to use this so cute berry blessings and the paper, but then I'm going to show you, because in the catalog is the punch and the strawberry, sweet strawberry stamp set, sweet strawberry. So those are two things I want to show you. I saw online from a woman how to make a little basket. So I thought, well, that's really cute. So let's do that. So I'll show you one I made, and then I'll show you some. I thought we could do some others. So this is the one I made using the blueberries. Isn't that so fun? And it really wasn't difficult. I used the designer series paper as well as the stamps. So I want to show you that. But I thought we will do strawberries and blackberries. So we'll start with strawberries. I think we'll start with that. And this is the stamp set, Sweet Strawberry, that is in the JJ21, the January to June 21 catalog. And I love these fonts. I mean, look how sweet those are. I wish I could write like that. So those are really fun with the punch. And it's got these little flowers and the strawberries. It's two-step stamping. But here's the great thing. These strawberries, we could also just punch right out of our designer series paper. So we could use, look how fun this paper is with, of course, this is my favorite color, that green. So that probably helps, right? But we could just punch them right out of these, because these are the exact size as a punch. So for the strawberry one, we're going to go ahead and punch some of these and some of the flowers. But in our basket, we're going to put some of these little strawberries so you can see those through the basket. All right, let me show you how I made our basket. First off, my background is using this very fun wood paper. It looks so much like wood. Yep, and this is from the In Good Taste Designer Series paper, which is in the main catalog, not JJ21, not Celebration. It's in the main catalog, but these textures are wonderful. Like they just pop off the page. This one almost looks like that fine art gallery, but the wood and the back, it's just so fun. Just such great, like I said, texture. So we're going to use this wood one and I said this was from the In Good Taste Designer Series paper. So we're going to use this wood one for the background. So let's go ahead. I noticed I got ink on here, so I'm going to use this side and cover that right up. Ooh, isn't that fun? That background is really fun too. But for what we're doing today, we want, I'm just going to put that on the back. We want this cute little wood. Okay, so to make our basket, here's what we do. We take our rectangle scalloped die, and that is from the Stitched So Sweetly dies. And you guys have heard me say many times, I love these, but then these are so fun because they double up. Obviously, I have them layered like this right now, but you could stamp a word on this one, and that's your background. Or same with this one right here, and they just fit perfectly together. Of course, you could mix and match those with the rectangles. We're going to use the large rectangle die here, and we're going to take some crumb cake paper. And what happens is you die cut out just the die. So for example, I was wondering maybe I might try a green one, but you die cut out the die. So there we go.
Morning, Diane.
Hi, Diane. Yeah, me too. I love seeing the sun again. It's supposed to be warm this weekend too. And then to make the little, part so we can see through the basket, we're just going to use this little punch. And yeah, what's it called, Dave? Slot punch. That's not what it's called. And I just go in a little bit on each side. Okay, and I actually made a little template for my basket because I thought, oh, it's just some kind of, pardon? Classic label punch. There we go. It's just kind of hard sometimes to know where to cut. So I just made a little template that I can put on top of this so I can cut those at the same angle. All right, so there's our basket. I think we're going to do this one this way so it totally fits on the page because it's a big basket. Could do it that way, but I think we'll do it this way. And then I'm going to use some of this strawberry paper behind it. So I want to, oops, strawberries are going to go this way. I'm going to move it until I feel like I have a good amount of strawberries in there. I'm going to go with that. And I purposely didn't want to, I'm going to see if I can go closer to this edge. Yep, right there. I didn't want to cut, pardon? Oh, you can't see it. I didn't want to cut it ahead of time because I kind of wanted to show you what I did here. So I'm going to trim this. I will end up trimming it a little bit more. I'm going to tear that. Okay, so this, I want it so it's behind the basket. Okay, so there, it's behind there. I'm just going to trim this side a little bit so it sits behind there. Isn't that fun? It just already looks like a little basket with strawberries. So fun. All right, so I can't see it on any of the edges, so I can go ahead and attach that on. Oh, this is something I had stashed away, and when I pulled it out, I was like, well, I can just use the other side. I had stamped it for something and didn't use it. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm going to make sure all my edges are covered. If not, I could go back and cut some more. All right, so there's our base for our basket. Now I'm going to just simply die cut out from this strawberry paper. Not die cut, punch. I'm going to punch out some strawberries from this die cut paper. I mean, isn't that just so fun? So what we do need to do, I think I would like that one. So, oh, that one actually will fit right in there. So, not quite. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to cut out the strawberry we want because, you know, I kind of don't want to lose that one. I'm going to show you how to make like what I would call a little arm. All right, so we'll use this one. I want that one, but when I stick this in here, I think I remembered I had to cut that a little bit. Oh, because I'm going to lose the punch. Let's go ahead and punch out that little top part first. I guess we could do that. I think I'm just going to punch the strawberry, and we'll do the punch out of just garden green. So when I do that, I will lose this strawberry. Well, if you want to keep that strawberry, go ahead and cut it. Well, now, how do I get that in there? What you do is you kind of create a little arm. And what I mean by that is you take any scrap of paper that you have nearby. I just literally am picking one out of the trash. So you take a little scrap of paper and you make an arm. That's what I call it, an arm. And I'm going to put adhesive on that part of it. Clearly, there's adhesive on the back of it, too. There we go. And I'm just going to stick it on the corner of my strawberry. Let's see. Strawberry's going in that way. That'll work. So I'm going to stick it on the corner so I can get it in there. There we go. So then I can line it up how I want it to be. There we go. That's my strawberry. So I can go ahead and do that. Maybe I want this strawberry, too. So I'm going to do the same thing again. Make a little arm. There we go. Clearly, there's adhesive on the back. Make a little arm there. Oops, it has to go the other way because of the punch. This way. Sticky, sticky everywhere. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to, let's see if I can get this in there. That one strawberry is actually a little bit small, so I could cut it out if I wanted to. I'm not going to do that with you right now. But let's go ahead and take another strawberry. How about this one? I'm looking for ones that are kind of close to the edge because that will, so then I don't use as much as my designer series paper. So let's go ahead and, got to trim that a tad. No problem. There we go. All right, so we're gonna punch that right there. Okay, so there's another strawberry. So I can put some strawberries up here at the top, like kind of in or out. The other thing is, I don't know if you noticed on my blueberry card, What I did on this one is I actually just took some of this. So I think I'm going to try that again. I'm just going to cut kind of some of this, sort of, it gives it a background. Oops. Sorry, you can't see what I'm cutting. I'm just going to cut a little piece of this so I can have a background, a little bit of background, and I can go back and cut some of this. But so the strawberries have something to stick to, so I don't have to fill the whole thing. So let's go ahead and stick that on. You can tell that was not like great science on figuring out which one. I just want these little pieces. Oh, isn't that cute paper? I am going to round off this because I kind of want that strawberry to be on the edge. All right. So if I stuck a strawberry like here, and I could stick one up here or down here, I think I will just cut this edge. This is what I'm talking about. Just kind of trim around the edge. So I'm just going to trim some strawberry here. Maybe down to that one. There we go. And then I'm just going to add these like that. So it looks like the basket is kind of overflowing without me filling it with so many strawberries. Some are big, some are little. That's okay. All right. We'll tuck that one kind of in the basket like that. I think I want it a little bit further this way. There we go. Just so it's a little bit at an angle like that. And you could build more strawberries and keep going, keep going, keep going. That would be really cute to keep going and add some more strawberries. Oops. Yeah, I do want to add garden green tops. I know. I was just thinking of that, Dave. Thank you. So, so I'm going to add some garden green tops to them, and I'm not going to stamp them. I'm just going to die cut them out of, or punch them out of the garden green. So then that will add that little bit of top, and that'll fill up some of that space too. And it would, I think it would, this one I filled in a lot more, so I think it would look cute to fill in a little bit more strawberries, maybe at least one more. It's cute though. Yep. You think we need more? One more big one, Dave said. Okay. One more big one. Let's go ahead and do this one right here. And then the other thing we'll take is some of the flowers off of there, just because that'll make it look sweet. Okay, so one more big one. Boom, done. Like right here. Is that what you're thinking? Dave's designing with me here. All right, we'll put that in there. And put it like over here. Yep, a little higher. You know, I should have had Dave do this morning. Just kidding. So maybe a little bit like that, kind of in the basket, tilted out. And, of course, that's okay, because that's where that's going to sit. We need one more green top. So let's go ahead and get our little green topper for that. They're so easy to make these little tops. You don't even have to stamp them. But isn't that cute? I think it's cute. Let's go ahead and glue this down, and then we're going to add a few more. We're going to add some flowers. There we go. I'm going to move this one down. I got to move my strawberry again. There we go. Let's put this down first, and then we'll tuck that one in there, in front, behind. There. All right. We are going to dress this up a little bit more by adding a couple of these little flowers. So I'm just going to die cut or punch them right out of here. Get a little piece of paper there. I could stamp them, but I want to just, there we go. Let's get it just right. You know what my problem is my paper is too close. Here we go. All right, so let's go ahead and get a little, that's the flower I want. I'm going to stick it up here. And I want one more flower. I want a pink one. Here's one close to an edge, so I'm going to use that one. I just love, this is, I feel like this is something kind of new that Stampin' Up! Has done in making the punches and the paper work together, or the dies and the paper. I'm going to pop up these little flowers just because that makes them, it just adds a little bit. There we go. Isn't that cute? Now we just need some words on the front, and I think that we could even, you know, you could keep going with the strawberries. You can go to town with the strawberries. I'm going to use this little thank you. We're going to stamp that on Poppy Parade. I didn't tell you, but that's the color we're using in the back. Happy Birthday Sweet Thing is fun too. So Poppy Parade is the one we're using here. And I have a little piece of Poppy right here so that I can stamp in black. Just going to stamp in Memento Black on my little there we go. And I like to use this story label punch. This is probably one of my favorite punches because I love the shape. So I'm going to use that and just stick that right, tuck it in there. Isn't that cute? I think that is really fun. There we go. And I think I would probably add another strawberry on the top. Well, maybe. I don't know. It's cute. All right. So there's the blueberry and the strawberry. And what do you think, Dave? Can I have time to show blackberry? Sure. Anyone else on to talk to us this morning?
Susan also joined us. Welcome, Susan.
I'm going to, the blackberry, we're going to go ahead and stamp a little bit. And we're going to use the blackberry paper. Whoops. So here's our cute little blackberries. Aren't those so fun? So I'm going to cut out a little bit of that again. And I'm going to use a little bit smaller basket this time. And I'm still going to use that wood background. So let's go ahead and put the wood background on. Okay, did you see me just flip over the card? The reason I did that is because right on this edge, it's showing through, and I don't want it to show through. And I could kind of squish it and refold it, or I can just flip it, and now this side, none of the edges are showing through. Kind of a little tip there. All right, so this one I'm going to use a smaller basket. This basket is in, what's the brown? I just forgot the name of the color. And, yep, soft suede. And I'm running, to make the basket, I forgot to tell you, I did use the rectangle die, and then I run it through the, what is this? Tasteful Textiles 3D embossing folder, because it really gives it this nice basket-like texture.
Hold that up to the die just so they can see.
Yes.
How related to the die.
Oh, like that?
No, the die.
The die.
The stitch die.
The stitch die. Oh my goodness. Maybe. I have a lot of papers over here, honey. Thank you. All right. So yes, I could hold it up to the stitch die. So this one's a bit smaller.
So you cut it out and just clip it.
Yep. So I die cut that. I embossed it. And then I went ahead and cut the corners. Thanks for clarifying, Dave. And this is from the Stitch So Sweetly dies, which look like this. All right. So this particular one, we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of stamping. And it is kind of a little bit of fussy cutting, but it's not horrible, actually. And this is the classic label punch. What would I do without Dave? Die. All right. So I'm going to do that same thing. I'm going to find some where there's lots of blackberries. And I think I like this corner again. I know. Lots of blackberries that I want to show through. There we go. I think that looks good. Lots of blackberries to show through my paper. So let's just trim that. Cutting is quicker than trimming. And you could even cut and, you could put blackberries here and you could do all sorts of things. Yep, exactly right. Dave's saying you can just cut strips and line them up. You could do all sorts of things to get more blackberries in the basket. So let's just cut off that top part and this side. There we go. Okay, so there's our blackberries. And, I have mentioned this before, but I actually had pulled out a different color paper. And then I looked back here and I realized, oh, it's not Blackberry Bliss, it's Rich Raspberry, the paper. So even though, because I was thinking, oh, blackberries. But just so you remember, the names of the, it's blurry though. Okay, the names of the words are here on the back. So that is the names, the names of the colors. I clearly can't think. The names of the colors are right on the back, and that's really helpful when you're like, not sure what color it is. All right, So let's go ahead and put this. I'm not going to work on there yet. Put this right there. I've got some blackberries in the basket. And like I said, you could just, you could trim a blackberry like this and just tuck it in there to make more, because you're not going to be able to really see. If I want another blackberry there, let's go ahead and add that one. Having a little issues with my adhesive this morning. I think it's my fingers, user error, actually. Yeah, just to add a little, you could do that, lots of them, right? All right, so now let's go ahead and stamp some blackberries to put in the top. Instead of using the paper, we're going to use the berry blessings and go ahead and stamp the blackberries. I'm still going to just die cut the, nope, I actually will go ahead and stamp the tops too. All right, so you're going to see, this is a kind of a quick and easy way. I'm going to use just white paper, and the back of the blackberry is going to be black. Whoa, hello, that must have been loud. Hope you're not listening with headphones. I'm going to I'm going to just stamp a pile of blackberries, okay? So let's just go ahead and stamp a pile, because we're just going to cut out the very top. We're not going to worry about, all the, it's okay if it overlaps. It's okay that it did that. I can go over it again, doesn't matter. Okay, so we're kind of, that's probably, I'm going to add one more up here. And maybe one more up here. I think I'll stop there. Okay, so the blackberry, let's get our inside of the blackberry, the two-step. And I'm going to grab my rich raspberry paper and go ahead and stamp. Let's see which way this is going to go. That way. We're going to go ahead and stamp on top to make the blackberries. Lots of blackberries. I'm probably going to end up cutting that one out. I don't like the way it turned out. But I want to show you one little trick here with my blackberries. I did this with the blueberries, and you don't even notice. I'm actually going to fill it in with, like, just where there's white, just go ahead and stamp. And it just makes it look like it's going to be a blackberry bramble, like a big old pile of blackberries. Okay, so that is a big mess of blackberries. Dave's looking at me like, really? That's going to look cute? Yes, it is. Just hold on. So I'm just going to kind of trim the edge here, not even super carefully, just sort of make it bumpy. Not going to worry. Our snips are so great for cutting close and cutting. They're sharp. You can get right to the end of what you're cutting. I don't care about the bottom because that's going to go under the basket. There we go. So I've got a cute little bramble basket of blackberries. Okay, now I didn't pre-make this one. I might have liked the blueberries better, but I don't know. You like them? Dave likes them. Okay, so we'll put those in there. Dave likes them. Okay, we're going to keep going. I like the blueberries better. Sorry, friends. The blueberries came out a little bit better.
Hey, Michelle. Hey, Vicki.
There we go. Oh, that's the end of the tape. Okay, well, good thing I'm just about done. Okay, so what I was going to say, you could also, Dave's dying, friends, I'm just letting you know. You could fussy cut a little bit around here, and these colors are really different than the blueberries. The blueberries actually match better. I don't know that that's going to look as good, so I'm going to leave it like that. All right, I'm going to move on from this one because I'm just not content with it. I'm going to go back to my strawberries. Okay, so that's what happens when we try something and we don't exactly like it. That's okay. So I love the blueberries, and I want to show you what I did. Is I did take some paper, so that's the Designer Series paper. I did make that mound of blueberries. I did exactly what I did with the blackberries, but I think the blackberry, the color is a little bit, it's too dark. Yeah, so okay, note to self, should have tried it ahead of time. I thought it would work well, but anyway, so there's our two cute baskets, and no need to finish the blackberry one, but aren't they fun? I think they're fun. I think they're really cute. I love the berry blessings, and this is the one you get free with the Designer Series paper when you purchase $100. these two things come free in the celebration set.
But only for 8 more
Yeah,
days.
8 more days. Oh my goodness, it's 20th. 8 more days. Wow, that's craziness. But you still could get the strawberry with the punch. This bundle. Oops, wrong punch. This bundle right here. And this strawberry does have, I don't know if you noticed, this has the leaf and obviously the top of the strawberry and the flower. So that's really fun. Whoopsie. All right, I am ready to tell you about some classes. I am ready to move on. Dave's ready for me to move on. Okay, just let me know these are cute, right? Aren't they cute? Yes. Thank you. Okay. All right, I have a couple of things to tell you about. First, if you live locally, I still have, this is this Thursday, this Take It Up a Notch. I have 2 more spaces left. So you do get $10 in product. It's $25. I'll mail you everything to make. The reason I say locally is because it's Thursday. So if I can get it to you by Thursday, you're good to go. So this is Take It Up a Notch. It's this Thursday. And some really, really fun cards here using the Fine Art Floral.
They would just have to email you because it's been removed.
Oh, it's been removed. So just email me. I have 2 spots left. I have 2 spots left for that. Okay. The other classes I have coming up is this one right here. This is a You Are Amazing. And that is very, very true. So here's the stamp set. You are amazing. I love this on the banner. Happy birthday. So fun. And these you can stamp in there. But you can get, I have something in the box I want to show them. Okay, so here's the box you get. It's a nice, solid, sturdy box. And these are the cards that we're going to make. And you make 16 cards. You could, of course, do them differently. I just followed exactly how it is made. Dave would be so proud of me because I always want to change everything. So you get to make 16 for each of these super fun cards. It comes with the twine, comes with all these pieces. So let me move the box out of the way. Isn't that so fun? Look at that. I just think of the colors. Of course, these are my colors, these bright, bright colors. And this, I don't know if you can see this, it's kind of metallic. So fun. So that class is on register.thestamperstudio.com, and we'll show you that in just a moment. So this class is there. The other class that you can sign up for right now is called Quick Stamp. And Quick Stamp, we are making these cards. In March, we are using the sweet ice cream bundle, and then the Hydrangea Haven bundle. So these are the cards we'll be making for Quick Stamp. So I mail you everything you need to make these cards. Everything you need. What?
They just have to supply the sentiment.
I need a little earpiece for Dave to talk to me. You just have to supply the sentiment. So there's our birthday, and this one's a shaker card. I love that. Okay, so these are all, these are Quick Stamp. This is $15. It's coming up on March 11th. I'll mail you everything you need. Okay, friends, Dave wanted to show you how to register. So when you want to register for a class, you go to register.thestamperstudio.com, and there's always a list of our classes. So he's just going to walk you through that just to show you. They're virtual classes right now. We still have not done anything in person. But you just go there, and if you can see on the screen, our classes are listed. The virtual classes are all listed there. Okay?
Quick Stamp, you have 2
Yep.
choices.
Yep.
The materials.
Just a second, go back down. So for Quick Stamp, you have two choices. You can either get 3 choices. Excuse me. I know you said, I thought you said, anyway, 3 choices. You can either get the supplies and the bundle, which is the stamp set, or
The others bundle.
the other bundle. So that's the Hydrangea Haven bundle. And go back for a second. When we talk about the bundle, the ice cream comes with the punch. The hydrangea comes with the dies. Or if you just want the supplies, you just want this paper, you're like, well, I'll figure out the ice cream. I'll figure out the sentiments. I'll use a different flower. You could just get the class, just the supplies, and not the stamps and dies.
You do save if you buy it.
Yeah, you actually save quite a bit you save some if you buy it as a bundle through me with the class. Okay, whew. I don't know what happened this morning. That felt a little rough to me, but we all have to, whatever, is what it is. The other thing I want to tell you is I've had a couple questions lately, And if you want to order, you just go to order.thestamperstudio.com. The hostess code is already in there. And so only if you order over 150, you remove the hostess code. But so when you go to order.thestamperstudio.com, you can just order right there. Remember, for every $50 you order, you do get free merchandise for the next 8 days through Celebration. Plus, you get the point. I need Dave to stop talking. I can't do too many things at one time. I think he should just do it, don't you? I think he should do it next time. All right, Monday, you're on, hun. Because now I lost my train of thought. Oh, and you get a point. And for every 10 points, I will give you a $50 shopping spree. So enjoy that, because I know Barb already got hers, and that's fun. Have a great Saturday. The weather this weekend here in Minnesota is supposed to be gorgeous. Tomorrow's supposed to be 35, which is going to be fantastic. We are going to go snowshoeing, so it's going to be really nice. All right, friends, you have a wonderful day. I hope I provided some amusement for you this morning, and have a great day. Happy